In this rapidly evolving and advancing data age, it is difficult to be knowledgeable and stay on top of the best technology out there and how to troubleshoot tech problems. Leave it to a real-life medical doctor who went to school for information technology to show you the tips and tricks and help solve your tech issues. In medical school, they called me the tech doctor. I am the Tech Talk Doc. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome, I'm Chris, I'm your Tech Talk Doc. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a quick review of the ThinkPad X1 Yoga Gen 6. I'm going to first show you the machine and tell you a little bit about the build quality. So here is the machine. Again, the ThinkPad X1 Yoga Gen 6. It comes in about roughly 2.981 pounds. All right, it's very light, it's very durable, and very well made. I love the actual design, especially the finish of this. As you can see, it's the storm gray, and it looks very nice in this aluminum metal build, and it's, you know, durable, like all ThinkPads are, pretty much. I'm a little biased towards ThinkPads. As you've probably seen, many of my videos do have ThinkPads represented in them, because that's what I've learned to love and grown to like, and I like the build quality of them, and you know, the customer service and that. But this is a step up from previous versions, I believe. So one of the aspects of the build quality that a lot of people do like is the strength of the chassis. The bezel, this one in particular has a very small bezel, which I like, and it has a 16:10 aspect ratio, which is, to me, that's a great feature. It allows you to see more of a website, have more content on it, and you know, writing when you're writing. So I actually like the whole idea of the 16:10 ratio. But it is made well, it feels well. You know, you can lift and open the screen with one finger, and it just feels really nice in your hands. Now keep in mind, when Lenovo builds these machines, they pass them through a military grade inspection, okay? They ensure that these products, when tested, are durable and reliable, and pass them through a ton of tests, about 20 of them, which you can go on the website and look at those tests they put them through, which are vigorous. I've tried to destroy my old ones for video, and it's been difficult. With sledgehammers, with cars, these are made well, and they're very durable. So if you're looking for a machine that's not only light, feels good, performs well, and is durable for the road, whether it's business, pleasure, this is a great machine. It is packed with power, so it's not just your average, you know, business machine, as many of you know ThinkPad 4, but this can run quite a bit of high-end applications on it. And I've run, you know, all of the Adobe suite and done video editing on here. I'm not a gamer, so I haven't done gaming, but this machine in particular has got an i7, 11th generation. I have 16 gigs of RAM on here. The only thing that's pretty much not upgradable is the RAM, because it's soldered. So what are the specs on this particular one that I customized? Well, this has the 14-inch FHD 1920 by 1200 IPS anti-glare, privacy guard, and 500 nits. It's got the i7 Intel Core, 2.8, 4.7 gigahertz. It's got the Intel Iris Xe graphics, which, you know, I mean, to me, pretty nice. And I have 16 gigs of RAM on here. You can get it with 32. I got this one with 16. You can get up to a 1 terabyte PCI solid state drive. I have a 512 on here, okay? And the battery life on here, I'm gonna go with excellent, all right? And we'll go over how long, you know, how many hours it can last with a full charge, all right? And again, it's around 2.98 pounds. And dimensions are 14.9 millimeters by 313 millimeters by 223 millimeters. All right, and let's now take a look at some of the other important specs of this machine. And the most important for me in a device that's going to be light, versatile, and perform is the ports. Now I compare this to some of the other machines I had in the past, which, you know, my one of my other ThinkPads only came with 2 ports. One was the USB-C, so it came with 2 of those. One was for power, one was for your, you know, devices. This machine though comes with quite an array of ports, including HDMI. So let's take a look at this quickly and go over what we have here. Let's start by looking at the left hand side of the machine, and you will see here the Thunderbolt power input. There's a Thunderbolt 4 power input. Next to it, another Thunderbolt 4 input. Okay, and then we have just to the right of that, a USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 and the HDMI 2.0. So just here on this side, we have quite a few ports we're looking at, which gives a lot of versatility to the machine. And over here, we have the Kensington lap slot, a USB-A 3.2 Gen 1, which is always on. And then we have the headphones and mic. And then interestingly, you have a garage pen. So this is your pen here. It's garage. It comes out very nicely. Now I've had tablets, 2-in-1s with pens that were not garaged like this, and they often came off, fell off, you lose them. So I do like this feature greatly as an added port on. As far as the sound on here, the Dolby Atmos speaker system, it sounds great. Has audible bass, clear, rich sound, and their speakers are here, okay, on each of the sides. All right, you can see the fan, which is built into the back. All right, and now looking at the machine here, it has, you know, several different modes or settings you can use it in. You have your, you have your tablet mode, which is going just like this and using it as your tablet. Now for me, I'm not crazy about this because I'm not used to having a keyboard on the back and feeling a keyboard, because I've had 2-in-1s with detachable screens, so I'd have to get used to this part. But then it has your tent, you know, mode, which would be like this. All right, it has your stand or clamshell modes, okay, which you guys know what that is. So the screen is very responsive. It's bright, and I think it, you know, is in line with the standard or even better. So you have on here the webcam, mic, and you have the fingerprint reader. So your webcam is the front facing camera, all right, and it's a 720p 30 frames per second webcam. It's also an infrared webcam as well, which means you can actually log in with face recognition on Windows. Hello. And as far as the fingerprint reader, it's actually built into the power. The fingerprint reader is actually built into the power button, which is right over here. Okay, so you simply put your finger on it and it's built into that. So we haven't set that up yet, but that's something new that I've seen. It was never built into the power button, but now it is. Okay, there are several other security features on here that are new. I will not go into depth with them, but please check them out on the Lenovo website. So overall, I mean, this is a quick review, but I've been using ThinkPads for years since they came out. I've used almost and had almost every edition of them. This looks and feels like the typical ThinkPad. It's durable, it's shiny, it's cool looking, and most importantly for me, well, it's got the red dot. All right, I'm not used to this trackpad here. In fact, I never use it. I can't. I either need the red dot or I need a external Bluetooth mouse. In fact, I will use a Bluetooth mouse on here anyway in addition, but it's the red dot that I use, and I'm able to use it. I'm used to. What I do like about this machine is the fact that they have a lot of extra ports on here, which is something that's unexpected, I think, in a machine that's so light and thin and durable. So they're able to get those ports in there, including the HDMI. Okay. Again, it has the tablet mode, which is nice, and it has the 16:10 ratio, which is a new change edition, and I do like that feature. I paid roughly $900 and something for this with a 3-year warranty. I think that's a fair price. I think it's well priced at that number. You know, I wouldn't hesitate a second to buy a ThinkPad. In fact, this one here, I think it's going to give a good lasting time. It's going to have a long lifeline, and you know, it does what it's got to do for my purposes and more. But again, the key points that I think are important is it meets my expectations as the ThinkPad has in the past. The screen monitor is actually beautiful. The bezel is thin. It's very durable. It's powerful. It's got a great processor. It's got a good video card. And 16 gigs of RAM is enough to, you know, pretty much run mostly anything. I mean, I'm not going to do heavy gaming on here and so on, but I don't do any gaming for that matter. But it's a good machine, and I think this would be ideal for anyone who's using it for, you know, more than just surfing the web. Anyone who's using it for, you know, running apps and so on, it's plenty, and it'll do the job. So any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching. Please comment on what you think about this machine. But we'll be getting some more ThinkPads in and see what we think.
Please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for coming. Please follow me on social media and on my many websites, including ChristopherBrennanMD.com and USAWebDesigns.com.